Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. In this video, we will explore our third Apex trigger scenario. Before diving into this topic, I have created a dedicated video on Apex triggers using a PUBG example. It's a fun and engaging way to understand triggers, context variables, events, and when to use them. I highly recommend watching that video first to build a solid foundation before proceeding with this one. You can find the link in the description or in the iCards. Scenario 3. Track changes in the case origin field on the case object and update the description field with the old and new values. You can pause the video here and you can try this scenario by yourselves. Now let's look into implementation steps. First, let's create a case trigger on case object. Once that is done, let's use before update event since we need to update the description field while modifying the case origin. Here, most of the developers make a mistake by using after update event. When you try to update a case record, the case record goes into a read-only mode. So in that case, you should be using before update. To understand this better, as I mentioned, I recommend you to watch the video that I have created earlier on PUBG example. I will attach the link in the description. Now, let's create a handler class for this trigger. It's always a good practice to separate the logic. Invoke the handler class into the trigger. Here I am using two context variables. One is trigger.new and trigger.oldMap. Trigger.new holds the new values of records being updated, while trigger.oldMap stores the old values of records in a map format. This is useful for comparison in updates and deletes. In the handler method, let's add parameters to receive the list of record IDs. In our trigger, let's ensure that this method only runs before saving this to database. So for each case records, let's iterate through the records and check if the case origin has changed. To retrieve the old value of a record, we will use oldRecords.get of case.id.origin. This will get the old value of that record. So this condition checks if the old and new values are different, then it comes inside this bucket. Once this condition is satisfied, we will update the description field. So this ensures whenever a case origin is updated, the description field is automatically updated with both old and new values. This is how it looks on the UI. That's it for this video. If you found this video helpful, please like, share and subscribe. Thanks for watching.